spring onion, the valley green. This is pepper, right? Big green pepper, and the cherry tomato. This you see right here, this is the compost. This is from rice mill. Remain, we burnt it, and we mix it with the soil. Very good, you can see. From there we prepare the bed. After we sow the seed in the soil, we cover the seed a bit, which you will see here. And there we go, we give them a little bit of water. Of course, we all know the condition, available for germination. And like this one, it will take something like 2 weeks for germination for this seed. And this is 3 or 4 days, and this is 7 to 9 days to get germinated. I know the label is there already, but this is how we observe it locally. Sure, it will be good. Yeah. Any question?
No.
Okay, that's good. They're on the work now, doing it. No. All be uncle be uncle be going. Almost Santa Bana dana. Okay.
Kono yake mwa masere nana bla masere. Wakana wime like already.
As you can see, we are preparing the bed softly because the seed is too small. We don't need any hard substance in the seed, so we have to prepare the bed well. Excuse me.
And these are the widows.
These are the
of
widows.
These are the widows of Asatumara.
See,
Come to the farm, hungry was killing. Come and help.
So we're here. We're getting ready to plant some tomatoes, some green peppers, and some bell peppers. That's what we're going to be doing. Again, you can help these widows. All they know is farming. This is all they know. They know nothing else. This is how they support their children. This is how they survive. This is how they survive. They live on this farm, they cook here. So, but they need assistance. We're here today to help them. We're here today to help them. So join our cause. Join B. Rose International Foundation and help these widows. So we were talking earlier about the process of the seeds, what type of seeds you would use here in Sierra Leone, and because not all of the seeds would actually germinate. So
Sure.
tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, that one is simple, like I said before. Here in Africa, when you check the Sahara Desert, Sierra Leone is sum up. Okay? See, if you want to bring seeds here to grow them well, you have to look for seeds which have been manufactured in a place which is similar in the climate.
Okay.
Because in agriculture, there is two things. You talk about the soil and the climate, which determine the product.
Okay.
So the seeds we need here are seeds that are let me see.
They are tropical
seeds.
seeds.
Right?
We need tropical seeds.
Tropical seed, exactly.
Yeah, that's what we need. Tropical seeds that will work here
Exactly, so.
because we only have 2 seasons here.
Sure.
Okay.
So we are working on this one now, you can see.
Okay.
You'll be doing the one.
Yes,
Take
I
these
am.
sticks because I want to partition this bed.
Okay.
These 2 seeds. When I did the partition, then
I'm ready.
we are going to nurse the one. Then Onyekari will do the one and Onyesatu will do the other.
Okay. Sounds good. So which one am I doing?
Let me partition the bed first.
Okay.
The reason for this, remember I told you, this is going to take like 14 days before germination.
Okay.
And this is 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
And this is 7 to 9 days.
Okay.
So when you partition, when this one germinates, you can easily remove.
And take it somewhere else.
Yeah. So you will do this one.
Okay. And this is the 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm doing cherry tomatoes. But cherry tomatoes is not as popular in Sierra Leone because there's no market for it. And these widows need to be able to grow something that they will be able to market out there. Because stuff like cherry tomatoes, a lot of people cannot afford it because they're expensive.
Sure.
So they rather do the regular tomatoes.
Sure.
But we're gonna plant some cherry tomatoes today for them with the hope that we'll be able to market it for these widows and package it well for them as well. So we are coming to you all the way from Konodugu district. So how many seeds am I putting in?
I'll teach you. It's simple. Give me a beer.
No, really, that's
Open
not
your
much.
eyes.
No, I'm not talking. Okay.
You're going to space them when dropping the seeds on the soil.
Okay, so how many seeds am I putting?
Just put, let me say three.
There you go,
You
Kadi.
space them.
Okay, just a few, right?
Yeah. Space
Okay.
them.
So what am I doing? Am I putting on the top or
Sure,
am I
exactly.
digging a hole?
No, on the top.
On the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. This way is good.
Okay.
It's good, yeah.
So I'm just.
Yeah, sure. It's good, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
This is not as hard as I thought.
It's simple.
This is B Rose Foundation. We are here in Kwanadugu district with the widows in this village, Senekedugu, in Senekedugu, and we are planting seeds, tomatoes, cabbage. Behind me, if you look behind me right there, that's the cabbage that these widows have grown, and this is how they make their living. This is how they make their living. So as you can see now, we are doing tomato seeds, and then we're going to be doing onions here today, but you can only use certain seeds out here. You cannot just use any type of seed. The seeds must be tropical. And then what we will do is we're going to package these seeds. The B Rose widows will package these crops once it's time for us to harvest them, and we were going to sell it so that the widows will be able to support their children. So you can also support this project by providing tools that they need. They need pesticides, because a lot of times when they plant these crops, you have people that come, animals that come and they destroy the actual plants and for them. So in order for us to maintain it, we have to make sure we are taking very good care of it. Another thing they actually need assistance with is the cooling, because sometimes some of these crops need to be in a cooler so that they can be chilled, because the weather sometimes is extremely hot and it destroys what they have. So we need to be able to preserve the crops before they can plant them. And then also they need transportation to be able to carry it from this village to the city where they'll be able to sell it. Otherwise, it just stays with them and it perishes if there's no transportation. So you can help them with any of those. Again, these are the widows that are here with me. Kari, who is actually one of our workers, is also a widow. She's here with us. Masa is also here. Masa, I think you're also here. Masa is also a widow. She's with us. These women, all of these women that you're seeing, they're widows. B Rose believes in also having some of the widows work with us to be able to help other widows. Miss Isatu here is a widow, and what? Hawa here is a widow. Marama here is one of our youngest widows that we have here with us, but she still needs to be able to send her child to school, and the only means is through farming. The only means is through farming. So please, let us put hands together and help these widows. Thank you so much. Again, you can go to our website, www.brosintfoundation.org. That's www.brosintfoundation.org. God bless you.